Aquarius, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of September 8th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email. All right, so this week on the 9th, we have a full moon happening in the sign of Pisces, and this is also a lunar eclipse. So full moons are all about completion, and full moons are also the time when we come across some new information, new insights. So our intuition is at its peak, so pay close attention to your intuition, signs, synchronicities, how you are feeling about things. um, yeah, but on the other hand, full moons are also the time when we might feel sensitive. So, and certain things may not be as they seem. So just don't get distracted by emotional by your emotions. Okay, if you are coming across something. On the other hand, Pisces energy has to do with creativity, spirituality, compassion, and yeah, so Saturn moved into Pisces today. I'm reading on the first, and Saturn's energy is commitment, dedication, discipline, things like that. So maybe that wherever Pisces falls on your chart, that's where the work needs to happen. So maybe think about taking a look at your chart and see where Pisces falls and what's coming up for you, what's coming to the surface, because full moons are all about things coming to the surface. We might come across some situations that may trigger certain some memories, things like that. So that's where the work needs to happen. So Queen of Wands is your first card. This is you doing the work, making things happen. So amazing. Ha, King of Wands. All right. So this is good energy, Aquarius. Seven of Swords and Nine of Swords. Okay. What's going on? So Queen of Wands and the King of, they are actually facing each other. So that means there is a conversation happening, a very passionate conversation. Both have a lot to talk about, and so very chatty energy. Okay. On the other hand, this is where when it comes to, so someone you are meeting this week. So this is fire energy. So this is it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be that these signs are in your chart, or it could be the energy that you are embodying, that they are embodying, meaning very fiery, passionate. So it could be something, a common goal, maybe something to do with your hobbies, your interest. Um, so you have a lot to talk about. And on the other hand, both these energies could be what you are embodying, your energy. So what I am seeing is uh, this is optimism. So, and this is where you are taking the lead. Okay, so both cards here has to do with leadership. So it could be taking responsibility, taking ownership, taking the initiatives, doing the work, making something happen here. So work, something to do with your work, a project you are working on, or it could be other areas of your life. This is where you are feeling more energetic, inspired. You are coming across new ideas. It could be that you are collaborating with someone here, and you are getting things done. Okay, making things happen here. And feminine and masculine, so there is a balance happening. So that's nice. On the other hand, you also have Seven of Swords. So this is it could be Aquarius, you are doing something for yourself, but you may feel guilty. It could be that you have to go somewhere and you are leaving behind the family and you won't feel good about it. On the other hand, this is also where you are leaving something midway. So it could be a contract, maybe you are terminating a contract here, or it could be you are just taking a day off, or a group, maybe you are quitting and leaving a group or a conversation. things like that. On the other hand, when it comes to if there is a negotiation happening here, you will walk away with a good deal. So if you are signing a contract, if you are purchasing something, negotiate. Okay, maybe you will find a good deal. But something to do with secrets is also happening here. It could be that you are keeping things to yourself and you are not being honest about your emotions, your feelings. um, so it all depends upon the situation, like what you are coming across. Sometimes yes, we have to keep things to ourselves. It all depends upon who we are with and the environment and things like that. But on the other hand, um, sometimes um, that won't be helpful. So again, discernment is important, where it all depends upon what you are coming across. You have nine of swords on the back of the deck. It could either be that you are not sleeping well, so you are waking up in the middle of the night or something, or it could be that you are not feeling well, Aquarius. On the other hand, this is where like something to do with conflicts. And so this could also be like some disagreements happening. And it could be this is where you don't want to participate and you are making some excuses. And this is where you are not feeling good about it. So both these cards here has to do with, again, depending upon the situation. Okay, these cards are reminding you, do you want to face your fears, face your challenges, and is there something you are avoiding that needs your attention? um, so sometimes seven of swords could also mean like people pleasing tendencies. Okay, maybe you are saying something that the other people want to hear, but you are not sharing your true thoughts and feelings here. So that is something to be mindful of, because that won't help you find solutions. Yes, you may avoid some conflicts, but some conflicts are necessary. So yeah, know what the situation means for you. So for some, it could also be like lost, missed opportunities, lost times, things like that. But if you are thinking that way, then that means you are becoming more aware of those past experiences, because there is an opportunity in this present moment. Life doesn't want us to uh, dwell in those emotions, right? Life wants us to take the lessons and move on. So if you are becoming more aware of these things, that means right now in this moment there is an opportunity. So know what you are coming across, what needs your attention, and what kind of action you want to take in order to make a change. So if we are using our past lessons, that means um, it was actually good experiences, right? Because we learned something from those experiences, and we can now integrate them in our current experiences that we are coming across and create new experiences. So make our life better. So that's what that energy is reminding you. Take the lesson, integrate, move on, create new experiences. But this is where you are doing all the work, Aquarius. So it could be that you are not asking for help because you can do the work, so you are doing them. But even though you can, but know how that's making you feel. If you are feeling exhausted and tired, maybe think about getting the help you need, share your chores, so you can focus on what's more important, your priorities. So this week, staying organized is important, prioritizing is important, asking for help is important, and Also know in which area do you want to, uh, like what needs your attention today in this moment, and what kind of changes you want to make, what kind of actions you want to take, and what is it that so if you are coming across like fear based thinking, doubts, conflicts, know how you want to handle those situations. Okay, so now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. So Aquarius, your message is High Priestess. Okay. So something to do with intuition, or it could be that maybe some of you guys are going through a transition and you might come across some memories, past experiences. However, number 9 here also has to do with a cycle closing. Okay. So maybe you are thinking about these things so that you can create new experiences in future and also in the present moment. So is a transition phase. So the message is you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Yeah, so this is where I'm seeing that actually. So for this has to do with um, sharing. It could be sharing your knowing with others, like showing someone how to do certain things. So leadership qualities, you know. So on the other hand, it could also be through your work, Aquarius, writing, speaking. It could be through your social media presence. So whatever it is, this is where you are leveling up. For some of you, it could be career advancement, or it could be like a passion project, or something to do with teaching, healing. It could be that you are deepening your knowledge, maybe you are learning. So, learning and teaching is what I'm seeing here for you. You are learning things, but also you are sharing it with others and helping, showing others how to do things. Okay, let me read this out to you. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Your wisdom extends back into the far reaches of ancient times. You have brought this knowledge forward into your present incarnation to be a way shower so that others may benefit from your experiences. Don't delay in expressing this wisdom. I will assist you in manifesting platforms for your spiritual teaching, whether it's through teaching by example or through writing or speaking. All forms of teachings are equally valuable, no matter how many lives you touch. Lead workshops, write books or articles, look for opportunities to teach. Be a role model of peace, honor your divinity, know that you are a leader. Wow, that totally shows up in these two cards. Dana is one of the most ancient Celtic goddesses, extending to the pre-Gaelic times of Ireland when the children of the Dana. Dana is extremely powerful and magical. She can help you with manifestation, alchemy, and divine magic. She can also introduce you to the elemental kingdom, especially leprechauns. Okay, so all right. So these leadership cards, Aquarius. So it could be either like something to do with work, your work, or it could be your creative projects, or it could be writing, speaking through your. If you are into spirituality, then this is also where you are sharing your experiences with others and teaching and healing and you know deepening your own knowledge and sharing with others. On the other hand, this is also where you are this also has to do with being a leader in our own life, meaning taking responsibility for our own life, doing taking initiatives, doing what we want to do, facing our fears, taking calculated risk, and fulfilling our dreams. So yes, so very powerful energy. And if there is something that's kind of bothering you, then you also have this energy available where you are leveling up and you are seeing things from a new perspective, and you are taking ownership and integrating the lessons and moving on. So beautiful energy, powerful energy. King of Wands here is a card of creative energy, create a creative force, like source energy. So this reminds you that, and also Queen of Wands, same energy, similar energy. So this reminds you, Aquarius, you have the power to create your life. We all have the power to create our life. It's through, we create our life through our choices, our decisions, our actions, even our words, our thoughts carry powerful vibrations. So we want to be mindful of these things. Sometimes we don't pay any attention, we don't see these things as important, but they are important. They are slowly creating our life. It's changing up our own energy, and it's also making us attract what, um, the situations, people, things like that. So it's important to pay close attention to these little things, because these little things are creating our life, our daily choices, how we spend our time, energy, who we are mingling up with, what kind of thoughts we are entertaining, what kind of feelings we are entertaining, and how we are moving through our life. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. This is where you are a leader, Aquarius. You are taking, you are actually um, using your own skills, talents, gifts, and abilities to create a positive change. Amazing, very powerful. So, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please do remember to watch the moon and rising sign as well. I hope you have a great week ahead. Please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading.